Indeed. Hello, everybody. Hey, it's the After Show. Welcome to it. Thank you again for your support at patreon.com/PON podcast. We do appreciate it so very much. You help make this podcast possible. And in return, we give you these little After Show quizzes. About right back at you. Like Kirby, right back at you in the early 2000s on 4Kids TV.
It's more than you think. He's got maximum pink. Kirby's the one.
I love that theme song. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, we are doing an AI art quiz again this week. Mike, friend of the show, Mike, has sent us another AI based quiz. So we will do that tonight. And yeah, we're going to have one team. What should we call ourselves this time?
I don't know.
How about the eyes? AI quiz and then like a monkey ball thing.
Sure. Like monkey ball?
Like yeah, exactly.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we're doing that.
The AIs?
AIs, yes.
Okay.
Because I can't think of anything better. Bless you, Greg. Sir.
Thanks.
All right. We'll go in what you've been playing order. That's me first, Phil second, Greg third.
I wasn't on the main show this week.
Yeah, Phil wasn't on the show, but you still get to read some of these. Here, we'll put you third. There you go. Look at that. There you go. You've been moved.
There we go.
To slot 3. All right. Categories are N64 games in a fantasy / Lord of the Rings style. Ooh, that's fun.
Did you guys talk about that Gollum game on the main show?
We did not. No.
Boy, that sounds like a mess.
It does. They had to put out an apology for the game.
I saw.
As somebody who works on video games, like the last thing you want to have to do is issue a public apology.
Yeah.
For your game. That is the worst. And the team has to be feeling really bad. And it's probably out of their control because at a certain point you have to release a game oftentimes for other reasons. And it sucks. It sucks. I feel bad for them, and I feel bad for that game. And I hope they're able to turn it around.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, the second category is Atari 2600 games in a cel-shaded / anime style. Then we have PlayStation 1 games in a cyberpunk style. Then a category I really think sounds interesting is Sega Saturn games as Muppets. And then original Xbox exclusives as if drawn by a child.
All right.
So in other words, just the covers of the Xbox.
Oh, now come
exclusives.
On. That's mean. Wow.
That's mean. I'm kidding. I kid because I love. All right. Let's do N64 games in a fantasy / Lord of the Rings style for 100. And of course, I should say before we start this quiz, if you are not watching the YouTube version, you will not get the visual component of this quiz, which is, of course, AI art generated based on the game name that we then have to guess. So we will describe what we're seeing, but the best way to play along with us is to actually watch the YouTube version of the quiz.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, here we go. All right, N64 games in a fantasy Lord of the Rings style for 100. This looks like Banjo-Kazooie.
It's very clearly Banjo-Kazooie.
It is very clearly Banjo-Kazooie, but I absolutely
There's a lot going on with that backpack.
There's a bear.
There's a face.
Backpack. The backpack seems to also have wings.
Yeah.
And then Kazooie is not in the backpack. Kazooie is next to the bear.
Yeah. Just strolling along besides.
Strolling along besides. Has a knapsack.
Got a little satchel.
Well. Little satchel. Yeah. So that has to be Banjo-Kazooie. But there's no Grunty in the image. is Banjo-Kazooie.
Of course it is.
This is a great image, though. I also want a poster of this. This is fantastic.
So we got 100
All right,
points.
100 points.
We're doing Sega Saturn games as Muppets.
So this is that Evil Dead game, yes?
There's an Evil Dead game on the Saturn?
Yes.
Yes. There
Wait,
is
I
an
don't remember
Evil
that at
Dead
all.
game.
Wait, was there on? It wasn't. No, it was on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It was on Dreamcast.
Because the main
But it
Muppet
looks
here
an awful lot like Ash.
Yeah, the main
really
Muppet in
does.
this image looks like it's wearing Ash's outfit,
Yeah.
mainly because of like the kind of the bandolier like straps.
Yes. Very much so. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not getting what this is going to be at all.
we're seeing
Yeah.
we're seeing a Muppet, a kind of a generic looking Muppet with kind of a blonde bob, wearing what looks like
Yeah.
Ash's outfit
Yeah.
from the Evil Dead movies.
What looks like a holster on the bandolier thing, but then it also looks like he might have a sword in
I
hand
can't tell what he's
Something,
holding.
yeah.
as well.
And then there's what I can only describe as disfigured demon Muppets all around him, except for one
Yes.
who's really short by his side and is reaching for something, and he's wearing clothing as well.
It looks
Yeah.
like a bunch of Elmos from hell.
That's kind of.
Yes.
I
The
have no
best
idea.
Elmos.
What in the world could this be?
I have no idea.
No, I haven't got a clue.
A Saturn game.
A Saturn game. Yeah. It's not
Maybe
Legacy
June?
of Kain, is it? Legacy of Kain?
Maybe.
No, Legacy Kain is a vampire, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I would imagine the games chosen for this would probably be more like Saturn exclusives, yeah?
Hard to say.
One would think, but yeah.
Because, you know,
This is a tough one. I don't
I don't know. I don't have a guess.
no, I don't either.
Okay. It's Guardian Heroes.
I
I didn't get that at all.
do not know how we
How
got that
did the
from,
AI
from this image.
get that? Yeah.
Okay.
Back to zero.
Okay, let's see if we can turn our luck around with 2,600 games in a cell shaded anime style. Oh,
That's
well, this
good.
is Yar's Revenge.
You have a big insect,
Yeah,
One
it looks like
winged
a
insect.
fly.
looks like a fly / moth / butterfly
With only one wing.
with just
though.
one wing,
Oh, one
That's all you
wing.
need.
The other side doesn't have anything. Yeah.
a neon wing, and it looks like it's. I don't know if that's supposed to be shooting the blue laser from its
Thorax.
thorax.
Yeah.
Is that the butt of a bug?
Sure.
And it's in outer space. So yeah, this is gotta be Yar's Revenge.
Gotta be. Yar's Revenge is right.
Yeah.
Boom. Booyah. All right.
100 points.
Let's do original Xbox exclusives as if drawn by a child for 100. Oh my. This
That's
is
got to be Jet Set Radio Future, right?
Oh yeah,
Jet Grind Radio Future or Jet Set Radio Future.
Jet Set Radio of the future.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So it looks like a.
Looks
I'm
like a
assuming
kid drew
girl,
crayon.
just because kind of looks like long hair and a pink shirt.
yeah, with rollerblades.
Yeah, and she's got one foot grinding on a rail, and the other foot is standing on the ground.
Yep,
And she's
but she
Yeah,
is wearing a
spraying
safety
some-
helmet.
Thank goodness.
yes, Very
and
safe.
Spray painting. She's
got some
tagging.
spray paint.
That's tagging. Oh, it's yeah.
Yeah, see, she's skating on the ground.
That is a skate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
As I had to
'Cause
scroll
she's,
down.
so she's not so much grinding as she is just kind of propping one foot up on a rail.
Yes. Jet Set Radio Future.
Yes.
Jet Set Radio Future is the
Absolutely.
right answer.
Look at that, 200 points. We're
Excellent.
killing it.
We
And
are.
her foot almost lines up with her leg.
I did.
So I mean, I'm gonna say PlayStation 1 games in a cyberpunk style. Okay, but here's the question: is that Crash Bandicoot or Crash Team Racing?
I mean, I'm seeing a car
There's
there.
a car behind
It
him.
is a car.
I'm saying we go
That
with
is
Crash
a
Team Racing.
disturbing image of Crash Bandicoot.
It is. He's
think
not
it's Crash
wearing any
Bandicoot.
clothes either. Crash
mean, yeah, it
normally
looks-
does have shorts on, right?
It looks like we're in Blade Runner, but there's a hideous live action Crash Bandicoot
Fully nude Bandicoot.
skulking around the city with his weird like metal hands and some sort of techno shoes. But yeah, there's a very prominent car parked here as well.
Probably has to get that car cleaned because he's been sitting in it. Jubblies have been touching the seat.
Jesus.
All right. Crash Team Racing is that
Are
what
we going
we're
Crash
saying?
Team Racing?
Yeah.
I think we need to.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot
No.
series.
Oh, that fits.
I think
Yeah.
we get that.
Yeah, we're giving
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
300
All right.
points.
Okay.
all Phil.
Let's do another Sega Saturn as Muppets. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves.
It's Panzer Dragoon.
Panzer Dragoon. So we're seeing
Yeah.
a blue,
These are the Muppets that were dropped off. Yeah. Boy.
big blue
Off
Muppet
brand.
with big dragon wings growing out of his hips.
And what looks like
Yeah.
a wavy penis in the front.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's another little Muppet melded into its back. Clearly meant to be riding him.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Now is this the arm of this Muppet, or is this the arm of this Muppet?
Who can say?
Who can say?
Is it the dragon
not
or
both?
the rider? It doesn't matter. It's AI.
Does not matter. Panzer Dragoon is what we're saying, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is correct.
Yeah. This could be if they were doing another season of that Dark Crystal show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be it.
This would be perfect for that.
Okay, we're at
Agreed.
500 points.
All right. I think we have to do N64 games in a fantasy Lord of the Rings style for 2.
Oh,
Turok. It's Turok.
This has to be Turok.
yeah, that's true.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. No, it's
I mean-
got kind of a dinosaur looking thing.
You say it's not bad, but look at those all
No,
of those
all of
dinosaur
these are-
claws.
I was going to say, all of these are not bad at first glance.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then when you,
Well,
it's
that's how
they fall
AI
apart when you
art
start looking at
works.
the details.
Yeah.
Because he's got a lot of what looks like, I mean, I think they're supposed to be feathers, but they kind of look like arrows sticking out of his head, too.
Yep.
Well, they are actually arrows that have been shot into his head. So he's reacting to the fact that he
Right.
has 3 arrows in his head,
Right.
And the
And he's
dinosaur
also-
is
trying to strangle nothing.
the dinosaur is more like a just alien monster.
Yeah. But he's also
Yeah.
shaking its hand. Or is that a foot?
This could be a diplomatic scene.
It's a diplomatic scene. That's all right. Turok making peace with the dinosaurs.
The dinosaur seems to have a couple different tongues.
Yes. Yeah, that is true. And a couple different eyes.
Yep.
Yeah. And a beak.
And yeah, clawed hands from every which direction.
This is little disturbing. What's up with these knees? There's something happening.
He's got 2 knees.
He's got 3. Well, possibly
all the best
3.
warriors have 2 kneecaps on one leg.
Yeah.
Either that or this is bone that's been
Oh,
broken.
Did he break? He broke his leg, and maybe he's screaming in pain.
Yes. Well, the dinosaur is helping him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let me lift you up with one of my many clawed feet.
Yeah. This is Turok Dinosaur Hunter, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Turok series is correct.
Yeah.
All right.
700 points. My turn?
Yeah.
Atari 2600 games in a cell shaded anime style for 2. That's adventure.
It
Gotta
has
be,
to
right?
be adventure.
Yeah. It's
And
a
a
white
Key
cube
and a white-
with
Yep.
with a key and the pieces of a dragon in the background.
Yeah, looks
Look
like kind of a
full dragon.
stylized
Something's breathing fire back there.
dragon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think that white cube is supposed to be like the dot that you play as an adventure.
Yes.
Well, that's right. That's the player character, and you're holding the key.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
adventure.
Adventure is correct.
Look at that.
900 points.
Boom.
Let's do the Xbox drawn by a child for 2.
Ninja Gaiden?
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's fighting the heads of the Power Rangers
Yep.
on legs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this one's doing a Shoryuken.
Yeah,
Nice
it's just-
dragon punch.
It's just a looks like a childish crayon drawing of a ninja with
yeah.
some fire and a little Power Ranger head enemies. But yeah, it's got to be Ninja Gaiden, yeah.
And
I think
this
so.
is not his belt.
No, yes, it's his belt. Don't be gross. This was drawn by a child. This was drawn
It was
by a
drawn-
computer pretending to be a child.
Drawn by AI. Yeah. All right.
Uh,
Ninja Gaiden. Yes.
yes.
1,100 points.
All right. Let's do PlayStation 1 games in the Cyberpunk style for 2.
Oh, that's
This is-
beyond
Beyond Good and Evil.
beyond good.
That's
and
not
evil.
PlayStation 1, is it?
Oh, that's not PlayStation 1.
Oh,
Oh,
then
could
it's
this be
Tomba.
Tomba?
It's Tomba, yeah.
Tomba. Got pink-haired warrior.
Yep.
With
What
a
looks
lot
like
of fingers
maybe
on
a,
the left hand.
maybe a female hero. I don't know, but
Maybe.
long hair, long pink hair,
Well, you know what it looks like?
gender neutral. What?
It looks like one of the Garbage Pail Kid characters from the live action movie,
It kind of does,
but with
Kinda
long
does.
pink hair.
long pink
With a-
hair.
Pig galloping alongside it.
Yep, because the
Yes.
pigs were the enemies in
That's
Tomba.
right.
Oh, so probably
Pig.
chasing them then.
Yes.
Okay.
Very possible. You could ride on them though, right?
I think that was like an attack.
Tomba-
Yeah, like you could like
I love
jump
that.
on them and
I love that so far cyberpunk style means Blade Runner. In the
that's what it
background.
always means.
And also, yeah,
I know,
a
just-
city in the
It's
back.
just a Blade Runner cityscape in the background is
Yes.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime you ask AI to do something in a cyberpunk style, it's going to look like Blade Runner because that's
Mhm.
what it's pulling from.
Yeah.
Right.
This is definitely Tomba.
Yes.
Tomba is right.
1,300 points. Saturn Games as Muppets for 300.
Oh.
Oh my.
Could this be Dragon
Dragon
Force?
Oh,
I think it's
yes.
Dragon Force. Yeah.
Looks
Although
like-
those ones on the right look a lot more like birds than dragons.
yeah,
There's a lot of feathery
we're
bird
seeing-
heads.
looks like two giant armies facing off on a very nice looking beach.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
a giant crowd in the background, sort of watching them like they're in
two-
bleachers.
Big rooster looking Muppets in the distance.
giant,
look
like-
gigantic.
They look like phoenixes.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
red.
I'd say Dragon Force.
Yeah,
It's definitely Dragon Force, right? Dragon Force is right.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, they do all look like
1,600
birds.
points. Yeah.
They do.
Let's do the Atari 2600 cell shaded. Oh, this is
Well, it's
Pitfall,
Pitfall.
yeah.
That looks really nice.
This does
I
look really
mean,
nice. Pitfall.
at
Still
first-
has way too many hands on his left hand, or fingers on his left hand, but
and they kind of meld into the
Rope.
vine he's swinging from, and the vine kind of
goes
blends
around.
into the
crocodile.
crocodile that's half formed behind him, and then the vine kind of comes out of his opposite shoulder.
This is actually a pretty good shoe for AI, though, and real knees.
And he's got what appears to be
Real
functional knees.
Yeah.
And that hat, at first glance, kind of looks like an Indiana Jones hat, but then looks kind of more like your auntie's Sunday best bonnet that she wears to church.
That's right. This looks pretty good though, actually. Yeah, it's not
He's
bad.
got backpack straps that just appear to be a circle around his shoulder, not actually
Right.
attached to anything else.
Nope. It's got to be Pitfall.
That's
though.
Pitfall.
Yeah.
Pitfall is correct.
Pitfall.
Yeah.
1,900 points.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Let's do original Xbox exclusives drawn by a child for 3.
Is that Blinks?
That's
No.
that was my first thought.
Yeah. I mean,
Blink's
it looks
Time Sweeper?
cat-ish.
It looks like it's a short animal that's kind of reddish orange, maybe.
Was
Yeah.
Blink's orange?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Blink's then.
Giant, empty blue eyes.
Like CJ.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's holding a device
Yeah.
of some sort.
That's a time sweeper, Phil.
He's got a time sweeping device.
Or a Mars Attacks alien.
Nah, I think this is Blink's.
Yeah. It's Blinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. No, it is not.
Oh, it's Conquer.
Conquer.
Conquer
Live
Live
and
and
Reloaded.
Reloaded.
Okay.
Huh.
Hmm.
Oh, well, down to
Okay.
1600.
Well then.
PlayStation 1 games in a cyberpunk style for 300.
Oh.
It's Jumping Flash.
Absolutely.
It's Jumping Flash.
That is the most frightening robot rabbit in the history of his other ear is coming out of the middle of his back,
Yep.
and his forearms are twisted creations.
Yeah.
But I'll
of
tell you
some
what,
kind.
I'd play a Jumping Flash reboot with
Yeah.
an art style like
And
this.
he's also gigantic.
Also
Yeah, it looks like he's a
gigantic.
spaceship.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
like giant like retro rockets on his hind legs. It looks like he's I'm assuming coming in for a landing on this giant landing pad.
Yeah. I would say so.
Yeah.
Coming in for a landing. But it's definitely Jumping Flash.
Oh, for sure.
Jumping Flash is correct.
Back up to 1900.
Excellent.
Okay. Are we at me?
Yes.
Let's do the N64 Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Glover.
Glover.
Oh
right.
yeah, that is Glover. So
Glover.
we're seeing like
a
just
mummy
a
hand.
stone floor with what looks kind of like a mummified hand
Yep.
that is kind of melding into a post behind it and a
Yes.
red and yellow striped ball next to it.
That's the giveaway.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is the giveaway.
That
Gotta
is
be Glover.
absolutely, yeah.
Glover is right.
2,200 points.
All right. Let's
We're not doing so bad.
What's that?
No, it's
I said we're not doing so
We're
bad.
not doing bad at all.
No.
Let's do Sega Saturn games as Muppets for 400.
Jesus.
It's gotta be Sonic Jam
I mean, it's we're looking at
Yeah.
a
Or Sonic R.
or Sonic R. Yeah,
oh yeah.
you're right.
I mean, this
It'll be
is-
Sonic R.
This is very clearly Sonic the Hedgehog as a Muppet.
As the stuff of nightmares.
Looking kind of like a troll.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So
He doesn't really look like a Muppet.
aesthetics.
No. No, he looks like he's made of felt,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, he doesn't have like that kind of distinctive Muppety look to him.
No.
No, more like a California raisin, like claymation style.
If Will
Sonic.
Vinton was
Yeah, if Will Vinton made Sonic,
made a puppet version of Sonic,
this would
this is
be
what
it.
you get.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Sonic or Sonic R, right?
Yeah.
Sonic R is right. Boom.
I love that we actually gave two answers there. But anyway,
That's
Yeah.
true.
is it my turn?
Yes.
Xbox exclusives drawn by a child for 400.
Now this is
That's got to be Blinks.
Yes.
It's a little orange cat holding a clock
Yep.
and a detached tail.
The
attached
tail's off to
tail.
the side, just waiting.
The tail has been ultra hand fused to the clock.
Mhm.
Thanks to
There
time.
we go.
There he is.
Redemption.
Boom.
We're at 3,000. We're getting pretty close to not being able to lose.
If
We are.
that 500 Xbox is it my turn?
Not Halo. It needs to be Halo, right?
No, I'm saying no. It's got to be sneakers. In fact,
Yeah.
we're going to do that. Let's do original Xbox for 500, just because I want to see if it's sneakers. Oh,
Oh,
No.
is this
it's Virtua Hamster.
No. This is
What-
that
that
party game.
party game that came out right off the
Fusion
front?
Frenzy.
Fusion
Fusion
Frenzy.
Frenzy. That's what that
Yeah.
is.
It looks like two little
It's like
hamster
two
balls
hamster walls. Yeah.
with
with a piece of
hamsters in them?
cornbread in between them.
Huh?
With a piece of
Yeah.
cornbread in between them.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. It's what I wish it was.
Are we saying Fusion Frenzy?
We are
think
saying
it's Fusion
Fusion
Frenzy.
Frenzy. Fusion Frenzy is right.
How did I remember what Fusion? I've never played Fusion Frenzy.
Nobody's played Fusion Frenzy.
I don't
They
know
did a
how that
sequel.
name.
You
They've
remember-
done
you
2
remember the cover.
games.
You
Yeah, I
remember the
guess that
cover.
must be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
3,500. I think we're.
I think
we can't
we
lose.
Can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us.
All right. And 64 games in a fantasy Lord of the Rings style for 4. This is
Oh.
a Star Wars
Shadows of the Empire.
Shadows of the Empire.
looking thing. Yeah, it's got to
Looks
be
like a
Shadows of the Empire. right?
Medieval knight fighting a
Clearly a
off-brand-
stormtrooper. Yeah.
Yeah,
With
Off-brand.
like a spike on one of his shoulder pads. That's
that
what makes him-
stormtrooper has a mighty impressive codpiece.
he does.
Quite a
Yeah.
codpiece.
Like,
At
like,
first
that's
I
really
thought that
designed
was-
to draw your eye.
At first, I thought that was going to be another stormtrooper face.
He feels like he's leading with it. Feels like that's the first thing that enters the room when he comes in.
Yeah,
Definitely. I mean, isn't that the way anybody enters a room, though? You gotta lead
I don't. I
with
really
that.
like the idea of having a matching stormtrooper face on the codpiece.
Ah, that would be great.
My eyes are up here. No, not that set of eyes. The other one.
Yikes.
There you go.
What did we say? Knights of the Old
No,
Republic?
Shadows of the Empire.
Shadows of the
Yeah, this is N64.
The Old Republic. Jesus, CJ.
Shadows of the Empire is right.
Yes.
Or just Star Wars as a
3900.
series, I guess, if you're lazy. All right.
No, we got it.
We got
Star
it.
Wars is a series if you're nasty. Let's do 2,600 games in a cell shaded anime style. Oh, it's Missile Command.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
cool.
Command.
We're just seeing some
You know why this
faces.
works? You know why this works?
Why is
There's
that?
no hands, no knees, no backpacks,
That's true.
no biological creatures of any kind.
Only sky and
Although it does kind of look like they're a little bit like a crucifix on a couple of those, but
It's fine.
yeah,
just
that's got to
some-
be Missile Command. That's
Some
pretty cool.
bases shooting lasers up at the sky.
That's right. Missile Command is correct.
That's my
Beautiful.
favorite one so far.
That's a
4,300
good one.
points.
That's a good one.
Go back to me.
Yeah.
Let's do the PlayStation 1 Cyberpunk for 4.
Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah, it's
That's cool.
a
That's not
very
bad either.
kind of a mechanized purple dragon. Is he wearing
Yeah.
like a
Some kind of glasses.
like a vest?
Yeah.
A leather
Yeah.
jacket,
There's
maybe?
some kind of face piece happening
There's a
there
vest.
too.
And then,
Yeah,
he
he's
has the
he's covered with
face
spikes. He's
piece.
got like technology
pretty
bits
cool.
grafted
That's
onto him.
good.
augments.
Augments.
Yeah.
He's got some cool shades.
I'd play this game.
A lot
Yeah.
of purple. He's
This
got
is
red
sweet.
wings.
Blade Runner in the
Spyro.
background.
Yep. That is
40.
Spyro.
4,700 points. Okay, we have two really good ones there. CJ, it's you.
We are gonna do Sega Saturn games as Muppets for 5.
Here's where it falls apart. That's
So
nice.
it's a jester.
It is Knights. It's
Yeah.
Jester.
A
It's actually not
purple
bad either. It's still terrifying, but it looks like a Muppet.
It
and
is
Muppety.
terrifying.
I don't know if
Purple
that's supposed to be his
jester.
tongue or just red teeth or a
Yeah.
really prominent red lip.
It's a red
Anyway.
mustache.
It's
He's
nice.
got green, bushy green eyebrows. He's got
Yep.
3 fingers on each hand.
And also 3
He's got little nubby like
just
chicken
ahead.
legs.
Yeah, nubby chicken legs. It's Knights. Nights into Dreams.
Nice into dreams.
5,200 points. We're gonna do 2,600 games in an anime cell shaded style. That is
Keystone Capers.
it?
I'm
I
assuming.
never played Keystone Capers.
Oh,
Keystone
really?
Keeper.
No.
That was a fun game. Good folks at Activision. Yeah, this is just a
My first thought went to Kaboom, but I don't know why, because it's clearly not Kaboom.
Yeah.
well
I
because
don't know.
Kaboom also had a criminal.
Right.
Yeah, so this is a gentleman in a suit. Doesn't look like a cop. He just looks like a businessman.
He's hard boiled.
But he's chasing after another fellow in a kind of the stereotypical black and white striped jailbird outfit, but he's also has a black
But
and
it's
white
kind of a
striped,
really
like,
dapper jailbird
yeah,
outfit.
he's got like a bowler
Yeah.
cap on
Yeah,
that is also
Yeah.
black and white striped.
yeah. He's got
He
money
is-
growing out of his chest.
He's-
And hand.
Holding
Yeah, let's call that holding.
a what is meant to be a money bag, but that symbol that's on there is certainly not a dollar sign.
What about this flesh-colored thing here?
I think that's
I think
our
that's the guy holding his elbow.
yeah.
I think
the,
so. Yeah.
the
I think
cop
you're
is
right.
is grabbing him,
Yeah.
but yeah, his hand is just sort of melded in.
Keystone Capers
Keystone
is
Capers.
correct.
That's a fun game. Should give it a try, Greg.
Hmm.
Let's we got two more. Let's do the PlayStation 1 Cyberpunk for 5, please.
Oh,
Ooh, so we have a if
That's
if
Legacy of
Blade Runner
Kain.
was set in ye old England.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not.
This
It's Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night.
Oh yeah, this is what it's a big old castle. It's a big old Blade Runner castle.
Yep.
And it looks like the intro of like every Castlevania game where you see the protagonist standing in front of the giant Dracula castle. And he's got his sword out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
there
gotta be
are
Symphony of the
some
Night.
sort of ads, neon ads
Yeah.
around.
I mean it
It's
looks
good.
like
Good.
it looks like Victorian Blade Runner.
It does. I like this quite a bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
Symphony of the Night. That's right.
There it is.
Boom. 6,200 points. Now we can do N64 games in a fantasy Lord of the Rings style for 500.
Ooh.
We have a
Four games.
red-haired protagonist, possible female.
Yeah, she looks like a lady.
Yeah, with a handheld weapon, unclear if it's a sword or club, and fighting an armored person of some kind.
What is
I think
this?
this is Quest 64.
That's what I was just about to guess.
That's very internet.
I think this is Quest 64.
I have a feeling you're right.
She's got some
Yeah, I know.
eyeshadow on here.
Yeah, some
kinda
heavy
Hellblade-ish.
eyeshadow.
Yeah. This is Quest 64 by way of Hellblade, which is an interesting mashup. Is that what we're saying? Quest 64?
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Perfect
Perfect
Dark.
Dark.
It's Perfect Dark.
Duh. Why didn't we think of Perfect Dark?
That's a good point. Why didn't we?
Well, because it's clearly a medieval setting.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If this was more modern looking, or if she had a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Got that one wrong. It would have been good if it was Quest 64, though.
True.
It works for that, too. All right. Well, hey, we got out of that with 5,700 points.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. I think that was a great quiz once again with the AI art.
Agreed.
Having fun guessing these games as AI art. So thank you to Mike for sending us this quiz. That was
Yes.
a ton of fun. And hey, if you, dear listener, have an idea for a game we can play on the after show, just email that to player1podcast@gmail.com. You can make a Jeopardy game with jeopardylabs.com, just as Mike did. And you can use AI stuff if you want, or just do a traditional quiz. We're down for really any way you'd like to slice it.
Any way you want it, that's the way you send us your quiz.
Exactly.
Like the song
And
goes.
thank you once again for backing the show. And I hope you all out there in Radioland are safe and well. Hope your family, friends, loved ones are safe and well too. And we will talk at you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.